Hello friends, hope all of you are doing great and taking care of yourself in this tough environment. I think the COVID thing is improving now, and my expectation is that in the next 3-4 weeks the situation should dramatically improve. But that doesn't mean that we should be careless. We should still continue to be very careful uh, when we are moving out and move out of our homes as less as possible. So today in this episode, I'm going to talk about the careers related to credit. It's a topic which is not spoken about by many people. Careers in equity are very popular, but careers in credit, not many people kind of choose it, or even if people choose it, they are not very sure of what kind of career options are available. So I'm going to talk about the variety of options which are available here. So, first option as a credit analyst is on the banking side of the industry. So, as you know, the key business of the bank is to lend. And in the process of lending, the risk management and the credit risk has to be taken care of. And therefore, banks need a lot of credit analysts, risk managers, a few combination of relationship managers who are needed to support the banks in their credit lending processes. So that's one side of it, where you can be a credit risk analyst and advise the banks with regard to the lending book and help them grow their lending portfolio. The second one is related to the bond markets, which is primarily where a lot of corporate bonds and the government bonds or other kind of bonds issued are traded in the markets, just like a stock is traded in the equity market. And that is where a lot of institutions and a lot of pension funds, etc., who invest on the fixed income side of the things, need to do a lot of thorough research, not just on the macro economy, but also on the corporate credit risk, the bonds, the technical indicators, etc. So the other stream is on the asset management side of the industry, wherein you will be responsible for managing a fixed income portfolio. The portfolio can invest across variety of fixed income securities like corporate bonds, sovereign bonds, municipal bonds, or any other kind of bonds. Again, on that particular asset management side, you can be directly front facing in terms of actually managing a portfolio, or you can be on the research side, wherein you will be helping the portfolio manager take relevant decisions on the portfolio. So the third stream is related to credit rating agencies, and as you must have heard, we have quite a few credit rating agencies across the world, in India as well. A few popular ones are Moody's, S&P, ICRA, CARE in the Indian context. And the job of these credit rating agencies is to particularly assign credit ratings to any particular instrument or a corporate which comes to the institution for the credit ratings. Now, a lot of these credit ratings are mandated by the law and needs to be mandatory for issuance of a particular instrument, and hence these credit rating agencies employ a lot of credit analysts who assign rating agencies after doing a thorough research on the corporate or the instrument, and applies a certain particular methodology which that particular institution follows. So credit rating agencies is a one major dominant area where a lot of people who are very expert on the credit side or the fixed income side get employed or want to go to. The fourth and the final area which is onto the credit risk side is particularly related to the credit risk modeling. Now, by the credit risk modeling, what I mean is a lot of banks are required to, by the regulators, to disclose things like probability of default, loss given default, etc. on their loan books, to enable the regulators, even the banks themselves, to have a complete visibility on their entire lending portfolio. And a lot of these calculations, etc., are statistical in nature, and there are already a lot of softwares and platforms available in the market which enables you to calculate these in a certain way. So a lot of this is related to actually putting in assumptions, factors, etc., which helps you derive these stress level testings and modeling in order to form a more portfolio level view. This is one particular area where a lot of credit people, particularly who are very prone towards the economic side, actually get employed. So these are the four areas on the credit side, and if a certain individual wants to explore career in credit, he will choose one of these and then explore the other. Explore either within the same segment or maybe move across the segment and develop his career accordingly. So this is it for now. Let me know if you have any questions. Please put them in the comments. Feel free to share this video with your friends, colleagues, etc., who might be interested in credit careers. Thank you. Do take care.